Good evening. Good evening. Excuse me. Well, as you can see, my computer, my printer, thought it was about time that I finished for Christmas because it ran out of black ink at the last minute. Can you believe that? So subsequently, I had to write that little bit in, but that bit is actually one of the most important bits. I just wanted to show you a fun fold card for the last one before Christmas. And I've popped a little, I have had this before, the Nesting Curvy Square die set. I have had that before, as I have had the Lily, but for anyone that makes any purchase of the square set now before Christmas, I will be putting it in the post straight away tomorrow, and it will come with a little thank you sentiment. So I will show you all of that, and also remind you that the next YouTube live is Sunday the 29th of December. Okay, it will be quite a short one, but it will be just showing you a bit of a sneak peek as what's to come, and just reminding you of a few things to be looking out for in your box. Okay, so lovely to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming along. Oh, what's June got congratulations? Hold on. What's June got congratulations? I've missed something. What did you... Oh, yes, indeed. She's going to be a great grandmother. And I'm going to have a new daughter-in-law because my son that came back from America has popped the question, and so we have an engagement to celebrate as well, which is lovely. So all good. Yeah, all good. So let me show you. This is the Nesting Curvy Squares. So if you haven't had them before, it might be something that you would like. A set of 9 dies, and the largest one is about 13, so it's about 5.5 inches, so quite a nice size. And that's the little thank you. You will see it in all its glory in a little way because it's backwards at the moment, which isn't much good. Oh, we like all the congratulations. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, we like babies too, don't we? We like babies. But I haven't got any of them on the way, or not to my knowledge anyway. So let's start with this little nice card. Just a really easy one. And we don't need a great deal of card for it. So I'm going to use the colour of heather, and with soft lilac, and also with white. It's the hammered white that I'm going for there. So first of all, I'm going to take a piece of the heather card, and it measures 15 centimetres along that bit and 20 down there, because we want to grab, oh, hold on a second, let's grab the right thing. We want to put a crease in there at 10 centimetres. So we've got our card, which now has a crease in the middle and folds like that. So we've got our very small card, really. Well, not very small, but 10 by 15. Now, we need to put a little bit of measurements on here. So I'm going to take a pencil, and I'm going to open up my card now so that I'm working on this piece here, which is just the half of here. And first of all, so as I said, this measures 15. I want to put a little dot at halfway. So half of 15 is 7.5. So on that edge, I'm going to put a little mark at 7.5. And then from that crease down to here is 10 centimetres. You remember we did the score line at 10 centimetres. And so I want to put a measurement halfway from that crease to the edge. So half of 10 is 5. So I want to put a little mark at 5 there, and exactly the same on this side as well. So let's just get that into position. And a little measurement on there as well. Okay. Crash, bang, wallop. So I'm going to get my scorer in again. Make sure it is the scorer. And I'm going to pop this on the lines so that the little pencil marks are along my track, my cutting track, but I'm going to score it, not cut it. So first of all, I'm going to take my middle point here, and then I'm going to go to the first point there. So let me just pop that into place like that. And then I'm going to still keep with that middle point, but now I'm going to go to the middle of the whole card. So that's the longer bit there. So just point up those. And then we're going to do it the other way. So we're going to go from the middle point where I've put the pencil mark to that pencil mark there. So just keeping them in that track. And then again, from that pencil mark in the middle to this corner here. So just line that up there. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of burnishing. To do it both ways, I think. Right. Let's go like that. And let's go like that. And then these ones come back on themselves. Oh, throwing something on the floor now. Oh, so we've now got like a double arrow. Okay, and when we fold that over, whoops, we give that a nice crease as well. And then we've got our double arrow fold. Okay, so I'm going to open that up, and I've already cut a piece which was 14 centimetres by 9 centimetres. Okay, so that's going to go in the middle there. So put some glue onto there. Trying to see what you're all saying. I think, oh, Kathy's got up. Oh, God. Kathy's got up at 4 o'clock in the morning or some ridiculous hour. She wins the prize, I think. I was going to say for being the most ridiculous, but that's not very fair, is it? The most dedicated. That's for my centre. Now, for my fold, I do need to just stick that down. So I'm going to open those pieces up, and I'm just going to put a bit of glue here. You can see that when I open and close that flap, it's not all the way down here. It's just sort of in that bit of a triangle. So I'm just going to go to about there with a bit of glue, and then just stick that down because we don't want that flapping about. I can't remember, June, when is this little precious addition to your family arriving? We need to know. Need to know all the details, you know. My details I don't know because no wedding date has been sorted yet. Just putting that there. So, whoops, stay when you're told. Let me sit and hold it. So I hope you're all ready for Christmas. Are you ready for Christmas? I'm not. I didn't think I would be, so I don't know why I'm surprised that I'm not, but I'm not ready, unfortunately. I think I might be in time, but it's a good job it's another week to go, I reckon. So there's my card front. Now, I am now going to make a little bit of a, you know what, je ne sais quoi, to go in the centre there. So I've got my piece of card here, and I'm going to trim this piece down so that it is 13 centimetres by 8.5. It sounds a very odd size, but I trialed and errored a fair bit with this and discovered that really that was the right size. Now, whilst I do that, let's just see. Let's go as a 13 by 8.5 on here as well. I'm not quite sure whether I am going to do both pieces. Well, I am going to do both pieces, but not quite sure whether I will use both pieces. We'll see how we go. So I've cut some again from the lilac, and I've cut it from the white as well. So as I said, it's 13 centimetres across that way, and I want to put a mark on one side only at half of that. And so, whoops, half of 13 is 6.5 in my book. So I'm going to make a little mark there, and I will do it on this one as well. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I'm going to do it. So a little mark on that one edge. And this time I'm not going to score it, but I'm going to cut it. But I'm sort of cutting it, if you could call it like that, in the same way that I was doing just now, in as much as it's going to go into my trimmer, and I'm going to line up that little pencil mark with the far corner, and then I'm going to cut it, as I said, but I'm not, before I was scoring it, but this time I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do the same there from that point to that point. Whoops. Okay, so that's one, that's the white one. And then doing exactly the same with this lilac, soft lilac. So I'm going from the pencil point to the other side corner, the opposite corner, I should say. And again, swing it round, and exactly the same, like that. Okay. Now, what I want to do now, I'm just checking because I can't see it, because I just thought of something as I'm going along. Maybe not. My little triangle is going to go in there. So that's going to be the first bit. And the white one is potentially for inside. I'm not 100% sure yet. So that's going to go on my front piece there. And when I open it up, I think it looks quite nice. I think I will go for that. It's not going to take the glue all the way. That's the only thing. I'm going to line it up with the points down here so that these points are on the corners there. And then just stick that down there like that. Then on here, I've used, going back to the nesting squares, I've used dies number, if you count, which way around should we count? If we counted from the outside as number 1, we use die number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So die number 6 and die number 5 is the one that I used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 7. Die number 7, 6 and 7. So I've cut out from the same colour card that I did the background from. So that's from Heather. I've cut out die number 6, and then from die number 7 I've used the white hammered card, and I've just simply put them together. Now they are, as I said, a curvy square, but so I could put that in there like that, but they also make a really nice shape if I went that way as well. And I think that way looks rather nice with my card here today. So that's what I'm going to do. So pop some glue onto the back of that and then sit that there. So this fits into an A6 card blank. No, it doesn't. An A6 envelope. getting excited about babies and things. Yeah. So yes. Oh, granddaughter due in January. So it's 4 a.m. here. Are you in Australia? Yes, she is. Oh, due in June. Oh, that's good. That is good. Right, I digress onto babies and whatever. So I've got my lovely nesting squares there. I've grabbed myself a little selection of lily flowers. Okay. And I'm not 100% sure how I was going to do those. I'm sort of thinking along the lines of just looking for my moulding mat. Oh, I couldn't reach it. I'm thinking along the lines of going with a darker one and then a lighter one in the centre. Let's do a smaller. Hold on. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. So I've got the lily cuts out 3 large ones and 3 small ones all at the same time. And I've cut 1 lot out of the heather and 1 lot out of the lily, the lilac. And I think that looks quite nice there. So we will pop them in. Now, do we need... I'm thinking, actually... Oh, can't decide. Thinking that I might do this. So soft lilac, small ones, with small ones of the heather as well on top, just to make it look a little bit different. Like that. They've got to have a little pearl in the middle, haven't they? So let's do that as well. Little pearl. I shall miss you over the Christmas time, you know. I mean, it'll be lovely that I've got all the family here, of course. But it will seem funny not having a little chat with you for 10 days. But it will be lovely to see the family, as I say. So, there. Pretty. Very, very pretty. So we're going to have one there, and then these 2 little diddy ones, something like that. Oh, at the front there. I will put that one in a second. I'm going to, before I put them on, put my sentiment in. So I've cut, this is the sentiment. So I've cut the sentiment out 3 times from the heather card, and I'm just going, I've stuck them all together, and I'm just going to put that in the center so that when you open that up, that says thank you. So a thank you card for general, really, but sort of perhaps for Christmas. But from my point of view, a thank you for all your support, as always, as I'm always saying, and it's most definitely true. And don't let anyone tell you any different. You are, every single one of you, the best ever. So thank you so much for your support through this year and previous years, but also on to 2025, where, oh my goodness, if you thought it was good this year, well, let me just pop you onto there. So as I said, this die is coming free with the nested curvy squares. So now's the time to put those little lilies on there, I think. So the one in the centre, sort of in the centre, and then one either side. But of course, you could put anything you like there, just as a bit different. It's just nice for something. You could put a sentiment on the front even, so that there isn't one in the middle or whatever. So just a little bit something different for you today. Nice little fancy fold, so you could do that. We've done fancy folds that size, not that size, that type of fancy fold before, but they've generally been, I think, squares that we've done. And so I thought I'd do a little one of this for us instead. So let me just grab that. Take that away. We don't need those little spare ones. Keep those to one side. Take that to one side. So today we have our fancy fold, which is a double arrow card. We've cut out our pieces of card there, and we have used the colours of card of heather, which is the darkest purple one, soft lilac for the other one, and then hammered white for the centre and also for this piece here. And then we folded it and cut out our inner piece here plus a piece here, and then from the heather card again I've cut out the thank you, which goes into the centre there. So there you go. And as I said, don't know if I've got one of them. Hold on, let's see if I have got a small envelope. Don't think I have. Wanted to show you that it fits in one, and just for the sake of it, I don't even have one. No, 5x7s, but not the little diddy ones. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Here is a small envelope. So obviously I've got to wait till they dry, but you can see that that easily fits into your small, which is A6 ordinary size, and would go through as an ordinary letter. So it's pretty good going, I reckon. And you can actually make 2 cards out of an A4 piece of card, as if you cut them like that, it just works out well. So there you go. So thank you so much for being with me this evening, and thank you very much for your support as always. I do hope that you have a very, very lovely Christmas. I hope that you're all well, because that's always the thing, isn't it? Can't find them on the website. What are we looking for on the website? It's probably at the very, very end. It should be at the very end of the products, but don't panic. I will have a look for you in a minute. Yes, thumbs up if you don't mind. It would be good. So thumbs up along this line somewhere. You will see a little thumb, and that would be good. They could have a little play together. I've got to come back on the 29th because I've got to show you my nails that I will have done next week. So I've got to show you that. Yeah. Carol says they're on the last page. Carol, I don't know why you are watching right now, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. But yeah, so Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for all you're doing, and I will see you on the 29th of December. Okay, take care till then. Thank you very much. Bye.